I would thank you again for having us, and we appreciate all the support that you guys have given us through the years. And the story behind, we used to get money from the United Way, and when we lost the United Way, you guys took over and you're our main supplier. So again, I want to introduce myself. I'm Paul Hamilton. I'm head of delegation for the Cooke County VIPs. And today, what I'm going to present to you, we have Special Olympics, and a part of Special Olympics is called Unified. It hasn't taken off in the state of Texas yet, but with your help, it's going to start. We're going to make it big. It's going to be statewide, and it'll probably get nationwide and maybe even worldwide. But you guys are the ones that are going to help start it with the other schools. I've been in contact with the head of Special Olympics in Austin, and I've been in contact with them, and he is so excited that we're getting and introducing these people. And as you see, we're getting filmed. It's going to Austin, and when it goes to Austin, they're going to put it out on their Facebook website, and then our area, which we're Area 11. Let me introduce the order. They're all going to speak and hopefully tell you what Special Olympic means to them. The first one's my nephew, it's Grant O'Bara. He's a senior at Guyer High School. The next one's his brother, also my nephew, is Grayson O'Bara. He's a sophomore at Guyer High School. The next one's another nephew of mine, is Jim and he's a senior at Guyer High School. Then we got Kyle Furman. He's from Munster. He's part of the Cooke County VIPs. Jeremy Milam is from Munster, and I mean from Gainesville or Calsburg with the Cooke County VIPs. His dad, Larry Calsburg from Cooke County VIP. Austin Rocha is he joined our team last year. He actually lives in Denton, but they joined Cooke County VIPs last year because we're better than Denton is. and his dad's going to end up the program. He was picked last year to go to Dubai as a coach for Special Olympics. He got to go to the World Games, and he's one of the coaches, and he'll tell you about the experiences on that. He says that he can talk a long time, but I told him you guys want to go to lunch and stuff like that too. So if you just tell him good or something. And what this means for, again, is for unified athletes and their partners. What that means, we have athletes with special needs or some disabilities, and they're going to compete with people that don't have, such as you, that are not special needs or have a disability. And we've been doing it for about 6 years with bowling. This year we're going to do track, and my nephews are going to help out with that. But with the bowling, we've had about 12. They're going to bowl this year, so we're going to go from 12 to 15 unified bowlers or unified partners. Like I said, the VIPs have been doing it for 5 to 6 years, and everyone that's been involved in the last 5 or 6 years is either their dad, their mom, their brothers. We have Lois's son-in-law, Terry. He's a great bowler, and he's helped, which he just does it out of the kindness of his heart, which we're hoping everybody does. But everybody else is either a coach or a family member. And we're trying to get it for the schools to have people volunteer. We helped out the Gainesville, and we're partnered with them, the Gainesville ISD, and the Gainesville ISD has a great following and a great support system with their Special Olympics. I don't have any contact with them for the Unified, but I will, and maybe they can get something started with your guys' school, with their school. When we first started doing Unified, we had the very first ramp bowler that bowled Unified, and that was about 5 years ago. He bowled, and now there's about 10 or 15 ramp bowlers that have followed in suit, just because nobody, they didn't have a category for them. We put Yvonne, I don't know if any of you know Yvonne, but Yvonne bowled with his brother, and then when people saw that, they started, their other athletes, and most of them were children, they wanted to bowl, and with their brothers or sisters or their dad and mom, so they started doing it. But we were the first one to start doing that too. We're hoping to get it started and moving through the school districts all over the state of Texas, and also outside of the state of Texas. I mean, outside of the school district, because like I said, we're not school district, and everybody here is just volunteers and that are doing this too. Your donation will help us continue participation with or without Unified Partners, because we're still using the money that you guys donate for when we don't do Unified. And we will continue with bowling, track, and cycling. And I wanted to start a slogan, and my nephews and I came up with this, and it says, I unify. And we're going to end all their speeches with I unified bowling, or I unify track, or I unified track and bowling. Some will say I unified coach. And when we finish this, if you guys don't mind, because we're filming this and it's going to go to Austin, I would like, if you, I guess you would say Gainesville, Kiwanis, I unify sponsorship, but I want everybody in the picture, and we'll all say I unify and sponsorship, and hopefully that gets something kicked off where other sponsors will see this, and maybe they'll join us too. But before you guys leave, I would hope we could all get up here and have that statement. And thank you again, and again, you're our biggest donor, and we appreciate everything that you guys ever done for us. And with that, I'll let Grant speak.
Hey, my name is Grant O'Bara, and I'm a senior at Geyer High School. I'm a part of the football team, and I also run track at Geyer. I've been involved in Special Olympics. I've been a coach since I was in the 5th grade, so I started that a long time ago. And basically, I just hope to start something very big here today, and I would love for y'all to support us on the journey. That's basically all I have. So thank y'all for listening, and once again, my name is Grant O'Bara, and I unified track and bowling.
Alright, hi y'all, my name is Grayson O'Bara. I'm a sophomore at Geyer High School. I'm a proud part of the I Unified Track and Bowling program. I've been around the program for years, and watching my older brother Grant, he's been around it forever. I'm pretty new, but watching him get all the joy out of coaching just make me want to be a part of it. And all the athletes have a special part in my heart. I've been around them forever, and we look forward to being a part of this journey and what the future holds for us. And thank you for your interest and support. And I'm Grayson O'Bara. I'm a part of I Unified Coaching and Track and Bowling.
Hi, my name is Jess Holbert. I'm a senior at Geyer High School. I'm a part of the football team and also a member of National Honor Society. Over the past few years, I've been trying to get more involved with my community, so when my uncle asked me about doing Special Olympics, I was more than excited. This season, I will be helping out with Unified Bowling and Track, and I could not be more excited. Thank you for all that y'all do for us, and once again, my name is Jess Holbert, and I unify track and bowling.
My name is Kyle Furman, and I've done bowling since I was a little kid. I've also done track since I was a little kid. And I like doing bicycling, and my bowling partner is my younger brother, Chris. And then also my dad and my other brother have joined bowling. And I'd just like to say thank you, and I'm Kyle Furman, Cooke County VIPs, and I unified track and bowling.
Hi, my name is Jeremy, and I've been doing track and field and bowling for 10 years. And I've been unified bowling for 6 years. My name is Jeremy, and I Cooke County, I unified bowl, track and bowling.
Hi, I'm Larry Mylan. I'm a coach with Cooke County VIP. I unified track and bowling. That was my son Jeremy. And I coached other sports with the community through the boys club and everything. And it was awesome doing it. Coaching Special Olympics means more to me than anything in the world. And I'd like to thank everyone up here for letting us be part of you. And our unified track and bowling. Thank you.
My name is Austin Rocha. I've been a part of Special Olympics for 8 years. At age 13, I've done bowling and track and field. It's made me who I really am, to inspire a lot of people. I also thank you all for all your interest and support for Special Olympics. My name is Austin Rocha. I'm Cooke County VIP's Unified Track and Bowling.
All right, so last but not least. When Paul asked if we'd come participate in this, I said absolutely. He said, you kind of have a special story that maybe everybody would want to hear. And I do get asked a lot, how did you get involved in Special Olympics, and how did you get here? So it all started back in Arkansas. We're transplants ourselves. I mean, we went through Arkansas, down to Central Texas, and then last year coming to this area. But starting in Arkansas, Austin's my son. He's on the autism spectrum, and the first involvement in Special Olympics was a one-day notice that said he has a track meet tomorrow. Come see him. So we went to the track, and I think he ran the 50, maybe the 100, and that was it. So fast forward, the project I was working on in Arkansas finished, and I got relocated to the Austin, Texas area. We moved to Cedar Park and got involved in the Leander School District down there. Again, it was very structured. It was a good program. Bowling, track, basketball, and then they started a powerlifting program. So I'm taking him to practice, and it's track practice, and I'm sitting there watching him, and Austin's coordination and motions and mechanics weren't where a normal 14-year-old should be. And with my background, growing up in high school, track and field, athletics, I ran for a year in college also, I told my wife, I said, I don't teach him how to run. He didn't know how to run. He skipped. That was his running. I said, if I don't teach him how to run, nobody will. And it's not that the coaches and the people that participate weren't trying. It's just there's so many kids, And so that's where volunteers and parents and siblings and unified programs really become a big part of this. It's helping it's putting more people with these kids. So I started breaking down running mechanics with him. We started doing drills. I mean, we would, and bless his heart, he would be there every morning practice, and so we went through that. As we were going along the next couple of years, one of the coaches saw that I was working with him, and they said, you seem to know a little something about track and field. Have you ever thought about being a coach? And this was 2014. And I said, no, but I think I'll look into it. Maybe I should do that. And so I became a coach, certified track coach, Special Olympics 2014. Fast forward to 2017, and Austin, his running mechanics, his speed, his time, and everything became good enough that he was able to apply for Team Texas. Every 4 years, they hold the USA Games, national games across the United States. And Austin was selected as one of 7 male athletes in Texas to run track on the track and field team. So he did that, and we went and saw him in Seattle in 2018. And it was a great experience. And parallel to that, the World Games were coming up. And the notice went out, if you're interested in being a coach in the World Games, apply. I had applied to be a coach for the state games, but I wasn't selected. And so I thought, well, I just haven't put enough years in. Again, only been a coach since 2014. Grant's been a coach longer than I have, and so I didn't think anything of it. But I got a phone call, and it was a national delegation, and so I went before a review board and everything, went through the whole thing, and lo and behold, they selected me as a track coach. By profession or by degree, I'm a chemist, and by profession, I'm an environmental consultant. So I'm not a full-time coach or an educator or anything. And I come to find out that a lot of people involved in Special Olympics, especially in the World Games or even state games, they've been involved in Special Olympics for years. I mean, Paul, I don't know how long you've been involved, and Lois, years, decades probably, right? And so I was very humbled to be selected as a World Games coach. So in March of this year, we took a delegation of 40 track athletes to Abu Dhabi, and it was held in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. The count was something like 7,000 athletes across 190 countries participated. But that number is nothing compared to the volunteers. There was over 20,000 volunteers. And these volunteers don't get paid to do this, and they came from all over the world. So it was just so amazing and humbling to see where this is going. It starts here local, spreads to an area, spreads to a region, spreads to a state, spreads to a country, and then it goes worldwide. So, and like I said, it starts here, and it starts with groups like you guys, and athletes, and coaches, and parents, and volunteers, that really get this thing going and to take off. And so what you're doing today is a big part of that, and it gets it going. Everybody always asks me, what does that mean? What does Special Olympics mean to you? And I said, well, it took me from being a spectator to being involved, and encourage parents, teachers, siblings, friends, family members, everybody get involved when you can, because you'll definitely change the lives of these kids. So. Thank you very much. I'm Jesse Rocha, coach, Unified Special Olympics coach, track and bowling.